Hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. In today's show, Science Thursday, we're going to talk about Delhi-Meerut Regional Rapid Transit System or RRTS. So let's dive deep into it. So what's the problem exactly? Well, problem is worldwide. All major metropolitan, basically the cities that are there, they're getting crowded, and they're getting crowded to such a point that it is causing them to fail, as in people are no longer economically prosperous because most of their time is spent in goddamn traffic. So it is choking the flow, not only economically, environmentally, everything. It's just bad. System is failing. And one of the primary reason for that is that, again, a lot of people travel from a home location to this, but here's the deal, that's not everybody. Not everybody is going to switch so far apart, okay, I'm going into different state and city. People generally try to move to nearest major point, and that's very large population. Like, you are a metropolitan, nearby, almost all of them almost get sucked in there. Like, far away, that's rare. That's not like every Tom, Dick and Harry. But like this area, you almost suck it in. So that creates a serious scenario where you have a lot of workers who are just few kilometers apart. They're not hundreds of kilometers apart, let alone thousands. They're like just few kilometers. You just have to hit 20 or 30 kilometers. Like, okay, can't you drive that with a vehicle? Short answer, no. Traffic. Even though on kilometer is not bad, you will not be able to do that reliably in a real world scenario. So that's the whole point. That regional system, we need something to take care of it. And there is a penalty if everybody comes to that and starts to live in the core metropolitan city. It pushes housing cost because, again, there is demand, excessive demand of it. Prices go stupid, and then you have worsening traffic, which I'm pretty sure. And be mindful, it has nothing to do with population. You could be in Japan, you will still have that problem. You could be in China, you will still have that problem. You could be in America, you will still have this problem. It's a fundamental system of concentration, not of the number. And that's why, like, if you look into Tokyo transit system, you will have a brain damage. It is horrendously complex because they are trying to solve this problem for almost like 60 years. So fundamentally, this sort of system, RRTS, is a tool specifically for this, specifically for that. It's not like a metro. It's a tool that is built to reduce the load on the city, so to say, not make city more functional. Metro does that. This reduces the load on the city. So RRTS, Regional Rapid Transit System. It's basically intra-city rather than, intra-city instead of intra-city. Who comes up with this word in English? But the whole idea is it's a metro system that you expanded. You just gave it breathing room. So metro stations, generally you can see one stop to another stop, right? They are very, almost like a line of sight in sometimes. If you are in a tall building, you're like, so they are generally further than 1 kilometer, closer to 2 kilometers. So in that switch of 1 and 2, you will be somewhere here, average. This puppy stretches that to 5 to 10 kilometer, meaning in 2-3 stops, you are literally outside of the district. Like, your pin code has changed. So fundamentally, that's the main essence. And because you have so much room, same what you call train set can now actually hit speeds. In metro, your average metro speed is only 50 km/h. It's not that it can't go faster. It's not that. It's not like, oh, look, the traction motors are weak, or the transformer is not strong enough, or the bogies are not designed for that. Those are good. They got this. They're tested for very high speed. They're good. They're sorted. It's just that they can't accelerate. Their acceleration curve is like this. It's like accelerate and decelerate, accelerate and decelerate. British what you call trajectory they are doing. So they can't actually maintain the speed. On this, once you stretch it to 5 or 6 or 8 kilometer, trains are like, accelerate, accelerate. It's like, oh, I can run at this speed. So your real world speed goes to 3x. Even though you would think, like, it's consuming expenditure. No, same locomotion, like exactly the same thing. It's just that it has breathing room. So real world, in India, you can easily achieve 100 km/h average speed, meaning one stop to last stop, you can actually start your stopwatch and it will show 100 km/h. And meaning your speed most of the time would be even higher than 80 km/h. So, and you can actually sit inside these trains. These are designed a bit differently. While there are a lot of people moving inside a city, there are not that many people moving from intra-city this sort of distance. It is normal, like in India, and I'm pretty sure everywhere else across, where are a lot of people who have to travel because the distance is not so what you call far apart where you can justify moving there, not so close that you can ignore travel. So it's like you get up very early, use bus, then travel. Again, my father used to do that in certain phase. I used to do that when I was in Bangalore. It was 1 hour travel time. Kilometer was very tiny, but travel time was brutal due to traffic. And generally people say that's the time frame, 1 hour. You do not want to spend more than that. Like, thou shall shrink it under hour, great. More than hour, painful. So this is designed for that. Like, these are not designed for like get in, get out. These are designed to get in, sit, then get out. So they are, this whole system is designed to not be crowded. Like, metro is supposed to be crowded, not overcrowded, but crowded. They're supposed to be like influx. That's why the doors are huge. They're expecting like massive amount of people coming in, massive amount of people coming out. So this, it's a bit more different. It's a bit more pleasant. It's like, take your time, sit down, heck, read a book, read an audio book. So that's the whole point of it. So how did India achieve this? Well, the hardware is 180 kmph class, basically more than 100 miles per hour. But again, the speed was not the problem. It's like breathing room was the problem. So 180 kmph capable ballastless track, because again, if you had the ballast in this sort of speed, they will turn to dust too quickly and it will become a hassle of maintenance. So ballastless track, platform screen doors. India's have lot of metro. Some have it, some don't have it. So a screen door is a very, what you call, flip a coin. You might find a metro that has it, might find a metro that does not have it. Aerodynamic drag reduction was a compulsory thing because this is supposed to run at high speed. They have the pointy nose design. If you look into old Kolkata metro, is the India's oldest metro system. It's a flat line. It's going. Of course, it can't speed up. Even if it tries to speed up, air would be like, bro, I'm still here. So that's the good thing. And in terms of signaling, European train control system level 2. In principle, this puppy can drive without a pilot. It has what we call in-cab signal control, meaning pilot will see a signal. If it misses the signal, the cab itself will start screaming. If the pilot still does not react, cab can be stopped. So it's what we call in-cab signaling, so to say. It does have like GPS, it does have radio, it does have 5G. Basically, it has enough data link to the moving train that under no circumstances you should be able to oops it. It's like, oh, oops, I did not see the signal. That should not happen. And to make the construction process quicker, single pillar viaduct was specifically chosen so they can minimize the land use. That was a primary target for them. It must consume less land. Otherwise, because you are going through such a crowded city, yeah, it will take way too long to make. Too much court cases will happen, too much fighting will happen. And again, it sounds very easy. Oh, people should just move. It's like, if it's your house that they are destroying, you will fire missile. So fundamentally, they were like, hey, let's reduce. Again, stations, they can't do much. But the footprint, the viaducts, if they are less footprint, not only it reduces the hassle that you have to go through, it also makes it efficient in construction. And to maximize economy, because we did took a big ass loan for this, standard and premium class. Premium class gives you more legroom. Although for most Indians, it's not necessary, it's there. It's just that you can spend 20% more for that. There is a premium lounge into this. Be mindful, trains do not have toiletries into them simply because the maximum from one end to another is 50 minutes. So you should be able to hold it. Although all stations have it. So this is the hardware aspect of it. Made out of lightweight stainless steel alloy. I have no idea what alloy of stainless steel is lightweight. Like strong, got this. Stainless, got this. Lightweight? Okay. So that's the hardware aspect of it. So what's the result? Well, 82 kilometers. So again, for a metro, that would be way too long. For RRTS, that's sweet spot. India's first Namo Bharat, this is the train that we have inaugurated, fully commissioned in February 2026. And that's the shocking part. Everything else about this is like, oh, cool, cool, cool. But the fact I heard about this, that people are making this. I ignored it because again, this is normal in India. It's like, oh, you're going to start a construction, cool. Tell me like 20 years down the line. This was like, they started it, built it, done, go home, sir. Go home. Damn. So it was done very rapidly. So Fab, this year, man, it was done very quickly. And be mindful, this is the first time I saw somebody using brain and they're like, hey, how did you make it so quickly? Yeah, we actually used drones to map out the whole pathway. I'm not joking. This is surprisingly common. Horrifyingly worldwide, it's common that people will do a metro system and it's like, okay, we'll start construction. Oh, we did not see it. There is a high transformer, and then they start fighting over how to deal with it. There people did completely different. It's like full scan the area, full every single square inch of this. Where do you have gas line? Where do you have water lines? Where do you have sewage system? Where do you have this? How many houses you have to deal with? All of that map out day one. So that was the primary reason why they were so fast. In one of them, where they have underground section, there was a metro, and metro pillar was literally in the tunnel's path. So because they mapped it out correctly, they could left tunnel, right tunnel, pillar is in between, underground. So they did, that's why I said, like, the speed, it's almost like somebody knew how to do project runner. Like, there was their own Oppenheimer was there. It's like, I got this. So start to finish, you can do that in 55 minutes. For that kilometers, that translates to more than 100 kmph average speed. Let that be very clear. Average speed. It's not that, oh, you accelerate very quickly and then decelerate. No, no, no. You accelerate, you stay. And they have speedometer in the cabs. You can see it, like it's basically all the display. They have like 120 kmph, 200 kmph, not 200, 130. They generally stay above 100. Most of the time, it's above 100. It's not like it's going to above 100. It's gonna stay at above 100. So it can go much faster. Again, they're not gonna touch 180. That's the upper limit. 160 is the service limit, meaning if the train is too light, it could reach that speed. And there are multimodal hubs too. This is one of the ironic problem with India. It's like, because we are a huge country in terms of population, we do build huge structures, right? Trains are long, like kilometer long, not even joking. That's normal for us. So train station. So there is this Anand Vihar railway station, huge. There is this Anand Vihar RRTS, huge. And then we have this Delhi Metro 1 line, Metro Line 2 and Anand Vihar bus transport system. Now, all of this in one place, great, amazing. It's just that going from one to another will take hours walking. Again, you can walk close by, and they did put enough effort into it that you do not have to cross traffic. There is a foot over bridge on all of them, but still huge. It's almost like, oh, we want big ass airport. And then you realize, oh, there is gate number 137. It's one of those problems where it's like, oh, we wanted like Dubai airports and the Malaysian airport, if I'm not mistaken, that's like way too many gates. So it's there, but it's just like you have to be pro at it. It's like, okay, I have to get out of this door, go to this, then I can reach where I want. But you can, meaning, oh, by the way, frequency is high, like 10 minutes. So just take a bit of extra buffer room if you have to switch to railway, and you will be fine. Because all other things are railway and bus, they do have long time schedules, so you may want to have some buffer for them. But if you are switching to metro, it does not matter. Oh, by the way, this is one of the massive ones. There are some underground one where you can just stop from RRTS and then directly switch to other metro line. If it's in your route, done, go home. So there are a few metro, meaning you can switch from RRTS to metro, to bus, to rail. And again, all of them have footbridges designed properly from day one. It's like they put some effort into it. Like, I have to say, somebody was there that put some serious effort into it. That makes me happy. So what is the future here? Well, Delhi-Meerut Regional Rapid Transit System is just a start. Even in this Delhi system, this is the one link that we are talking about. There is phase 2, phase 3, and there is at least 8 proposals. And why is this? Well, here's the deal. Mumbai grew around a railway network. Delhi had a railway network, but here's the deal. Delhi exponentially grew. It was like Delhi, boom. So what the hell? Railway line is completely inside. Now, here's the deal. People know that if you can move people from this sort of region, you can easily decongest Delhi. Very easily, you can decongest it. So why can't railway take care of this part? It was not designed to do that. And railway network has enough what you call capacity, where it's like it's utilized by other things. For example, long distance travel, you do not want to slow them down. They are inside the train for like maximum 32 hours. So you really do not want to piss them off. You have freight, which again is the lifeblood of the country. You really do not want to delay that. So you do not have that much wiggle room. Local trains are there, but not enough wiggle room because the designs were in 1960s. And again, Delhi, kaboom. So that did not work. So solution, you have to create an isolated system like how a metro is. So, okay, cool. What about speed? Well, this is something clever. They could have tried to go hyper speed, but there was no point. It does sound like, oh, they have this and all that. This speed is average. Like having a real world speed of under 100 miles. It's average. It's like, bro, take it and go. Like, that's not an issue for any major railway company to provide you. It's like, oh, you want a locomotion? Okay, cool. What's the speed? 100 miles per hour. That's the upper limit. Okay, got you. Not a problem. Like minor inconvenience, got you. Shipping would be a problem, not everything else. So that understanding that in this distance, acceleration matters. That's where they're gonna spend money. Like they need this puppy to go yeet as quickly as possible. That is where their money is spent, because again, you only have like 5 to 8 kilometers between stations, so you do need to accelerate ASAP. Like, so that's where they spend money. But it does work. It does work. People are happy with this. Multimodal systems are working with it, and it is something that you need to decongest. Like, just relax. Not everybody has to be here. Like 30-40 kilometers, it's not that far away. But if you have a reliable transit system where you can trust it, that is gonna be there in rain, high water, whatever have you, people can do that. And a lot of people who I have linked some interviews down below, people are like, hey, I used to stay there, but instead of paying rent, I am literally staying in my home, staying with my family, and just instead of that rent money is going into transport, but I am spending time with my family, and pollution goes down, congestion goes down, everybody wins. So doing this is a really good system. And again, there is a worldwide push. Any country, any continent, or any group of people, they have brain, they are working on this. You want to push people from the metropolitan. You're like, it's not wise to have everything going into one central area. So this sort of tool is one of the few things. It's not just solving a problem, it's eliminating the problem. Because metro is trying to deal with it. It's like, okay, you have this problem, let's build a metro to deal with it. But again, metro has inherently the same problem. It's like everybody is in the same place. This expands it. It's like just office in Delhi, your home is somewhere else. And by the way, that's why Shinkansen is so successful in Japan. A lot of people travel from very, almost a different city just to do a job. And they can do that because they can trust it. That's what it is selling. It's not selling you rapid high speed. They are selling you trust. Go to your home in this region, have fun. So fundamentally, this is a very good system. Again, let that be very clear. Population is not the problem. Concentration is. So efficient tool to solve multiple problems. It's like, hey, we have the technology, solve the problem. They're not mixing it with railway, so you do not have the congestion issue. They're not overstretching the metro, so it becomes painful for both parties. This is a unique system for that exact use case. So it's a very, what you call, clever tool. Nothing unique, nothing hyper expensive. And surprisingly quickly built for India. It's like clever. Everything about this is clever. So this was my presentation on rapid regional transit system. Hopefully you have liked it, learned from it. In that case, please click the like button, share it amongst a friend. That will help me a lot. If you didn't like it, didn't enjoy it, I urge you to press dislike, press it twice to show me extra disappointment. Please leave a comment because I do try to reply to all of them. Subscribe, press the bell icon if you're free. And as always, thanks for watching.